Winner will move on to face the number 49 seed Apex Corvid. The loser, unfortunately, their tournament will be done with. So it is win or go home for these two. Again, we'll be down to 32 after this race. We are underway, Ali.
Yeah, it will be interesting. So we get wings, so probably will be used soon, a silver harp, and a key.
Yep, as always in the top chest,
Yeah,
Ali, we have the magic key, and yeah, that silver harp is very nice because we can, if we find the staff cave, we can trade it in and get ourselves a staff of rain, one of the 3 parts needed to get the rainbow drop from a certain jerk.
Yeah, they have repel also, and stats were 7 strength, 19 speed, 13 HP, and 12 MP.
I don't know who Vriaeliss is playing as, but FearonBurgundy is playing as the Red Ghost in Pac-Man, also known as Blinky.
And both runners are saving. I'm guessing they want to check what's in the armory to see maybe they find something good.
Yeah, definitely, Ali. They're checking it side by side. We've got a torch. We've got some money. And fairy water, which could be useful against the dragon ward. And the cursed belt. The cursed belt tells us that at least one of the 3 tile search spots is going to have something.
Yeah, that's will be interesting, because you know there's something there. You want to know where it is. Oh, an ox nest already.
Yeah, Vriaeliss. Again, I do apologize for butchering the name. I think I'll just call Vriaeliss Vri. Finding Hawk's Nest, there could be something behind that spike tile, but we're definitely not ready to make that dive just yet.
Now it's all about gaining levels. And we only have 7 strength, so probably Drake is the highest you can really go. Oh, we got fairy water though.
That is true.
And
Vriaeliss
using, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, using it to gain a level.
Take a look at this level. We've got 16 power, 7 magic. The others are zeros, no spells.
Yes, somewhere MTI is smiling.
Yes, that is for sure, because no agility, no HP. I love it. FearonBurgundy also getting level 2.
And Vriaeliss meets the wyvern, and he's gone.
Yep, a little bit too strong to take on one of those wyverns. They have 28 to 37 HP, 64 experience points, and FearonBurgundy takes down a magic drinking. This is going to be level 3. Let's see what we get this time around. 4, 3, 2, 9, and a new spell, Radiant, ruined by that 9. However, 4 plus 3 plus 2 does equal 9. I was hoping for 1, though. That would have been perfect.
And we're just going to check the bottom, the basement. That's interesting. Kept his key, wanted to know what was there. And is that Tablet Cave?
Well, if there are no enemies, that definitely would suggest a tablet cave dive.
And yeah, Vriaeliss resets.
Oh, look at this! An excellent move on a Drakey with 1 HP left. How lucky can you get?
Well, it's okay, but you just want to somehow... You probably can one-shot them also, so it's just a bit of luck, but not that it was required. And level 4 for FearonBurgundy.
Numbers 4, 5, 14, 11, no other spells. With these power boosts here, Ali, no problem to take down Drakeys or Ghosts.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss meets the Axe Knight. Without Hurt Ward, there's nothing you can really do except take the death.
Yeah, they hit hard early on, and they do have quite a few hit points. We're talking 51 to 67.
And right now at level 4, we already have 31 strength, which is decent.
Oh, look at the ghost being scared of FearonBurgundy this early on at level 4.
And Vriaeliss is trying to gain some of the XP back because he resetted out of the checks with the key, and now it's just about trying to gain back that experience because there was nothing really that useful and no towns that were really close that you could really buy things, because Oxness was the only one we've seen as of right now.
Ooh, Drakeys and Scorpions both have sleep, and that's not going to be a problem for Vree and not a problem for Burgundy. The Scorpion goes down, and that is going to be level 5 for Fearon. Let's take a look at the numbers here. 1, 28 HP, and 1. Ruined by the 28.
Wow, that 28, that's fun to see, though. You just want to gain more HP anyway, because like, you will want to explore soon. I think once we get a healing spell, I think it will be up to the races.
Oh yeah, definitely. Drakey running away from Vree. Here's a wolf opportunity now for Fearon, but they have stop spell.
I mean, it's not like their stoppings used to do something, though.
They have 25 to 33, but yeah, they also pack a punch, so if they're not using stop spell, yeah, that's a problem. Warlock Vree runs away.
Yeah, next level will be that for FearonBurgundy is at 165 experience, so it will take a while to get there. And Vriaeliss meets the first, the one, the only, the Red Dragon.
The Fun Police, and immediately he's taken back to the Hooskow Tantagel Castle.
Yeah, that's not fun. So he's only 2 away from level 3, so it shouldn't take him much time on Vriaeliss' side to just gain the extra level. And there's level 3.
Yep, he'll get the 4, 3, 2, 9, and the new
Radiant
spell, which of course is Radiant.
Yeah, Radiant's not... I mean, you could check Tablet with Radiant, but like, unless there's a sword or like gold, there's not a lot that you would really want to keep for now.
And Burgundy gets sent back to start by the Scorpion as he's put to sleep and is not able to wake up.
And Vriaeliss takes a death, just knowing that he wants to explore, might gain another level, or I think he's probably going to do the Tablet Cave dive.
And to me, it makes sense. There's no enemies. I mean, and you know, you're just going to use your Radiant spell. So yeah, you might as well give it a check. There might be something very valuable in that chest.
Yeah, I wonder what Vriaeliss is looking for to keep it going, though. Like, money would be one, because you could buy more keys.
They have DL2 breath. Scorpions have the Wombo combo.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I wonder what Vriaeliss wants to see. Gold would be one thing, or like armor or sword, because you could just gain the experience that way. It would be interesting, though, if he resets out, if he gets something else than that. I think I would, but I wonder what he would do, though.
You know, now that I look at the sprite on Vree's side, it almost reminds me of Palutena in the Kid Icarus series. But no,
and
it's not.
Nerd. And Vriaeliss bunking and resetting.
Camion mentioning it's from Arkista's Ring on the NES, and 35 more points for Fearon will get him level 6.
I just don't see that right now. We haven't gotten like game-breaking level gains. I mean, a lot of HPs. That's the one thing that is good in this seed right now. Aside from that, it's okay, but not great.
What a troll job there. Magidrakey scored no points on his attack. Then it dodged and decided to run away, denying Fearon of his 12 points.
Well, when you see you can't do damage to an enemy, you might as well try to run. And Fearon going after the wolf.
I have 25 to 33 points.
Oh, and they have hurt also. That's honestly that's good to see because you're not defense them right now, so hurt will not hurt you as much.
If he can get this wolf down, these 40 experience points will indeed take him to level 6, and he does just that. A metal slime opportunity. They have hurt, but the metal slime runs away. 5, 2, 1, 7. No spells still. So just 2 spells at level 6.
Yeah, and Front has used the repel spell, so he's mainly looking for a wolf right now.
And it's a good idea, because, you know, they're worth 40 experience points. He's not going to get another level up until 337.
Yeah, you're looking for the good experience enemies right now, because you know you can take on a wolf now. You've seen what they have, you might as well just hunt some wolves.
But they're kind of rare. I mean, Fearon didn't see any wolves on that repel. Instead, he's going to find a Drakey.
Yeah, he's stopped repelling now. I think it might be just trying to kill some enemies here and there. And Warlocks have hurt more, and they send Vriaeliss back.
Yeah, that is no fun there. Vri going back to the castle, Fearon running into a Scorpion, and really wants no part of it, considering they have the Wombo combo. And now look at this! Turnabout is fair play! The next enemy that Vri takes down will get him to level 4, and this ghost will do the trick. Oh, nice, excellent move there from FearonBurgundy. One more attack ought to do it. It does, and that's another 40 points.
Yeah, see the lack of spells, you can't really like bum rush with like, I don't know, hurt more. Or you have repel, but like it doesn't really help you this early on. Except if you're like looking for killing wolves.
Ooh, bad luck for Fearon. He dodged the attack, and he's going to be sent back to start.
And an excellent move from Vriaeliss to get that Magidrakey. A question from the Great White Hope. What is Vriaeliss sprite? It's Christine from what's the game again?
Arkista's Ring.
Arkista's Ring.
However it's pronounced, I'm probably butchering that pronunciation as well. As Vri takes down the Scorpion, takes him to 68. 14 more will get him level 5. Oh, Magic Wyverns have weak breath, and Fearon's able to escape from it.
And we've got a lot of hills, so like that is a slow walk to get there.
And it's just nothing but a dead end.
Axe Knight and Star Wyvern there though. That will be an interesting grind place if you once you get hurt more though.
Yeah, definitely. They're good for experience points. You know, Axe Knights are worth 130. The Magic Wyverns have 83. And they have weak breath as well, do the Axe Knights.
Yeah, that's kind. I don't know. I think it's good to see though, seeing that they have a weak breath for later, because unless you have to dive Sherlock. But even then, the odds that you won't have the armor by it. Even if you have the armor, I think weak breath is better than like seeing an Axe Knight attack you.
Oh yeah, for sure, especially when you have that armor, as you had mentioned. So Vriaeliss now up to level 5. Fearon at 231 still needs 106 points to get to level 7. So far this has been a slog of a seed. All we have found is Hawk's Nest. We've have not found any other towns, so that means we have not found any equipment at all. Because a lot of the surroundings here in this first continent is swamp. Now, Furon is going to take a peek at the spike tile if he can get there.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss using his key, so like he'll be able to buy more keys because he knows now that there is gold in the treasury, so he might as well fill up his inventory of keys.
Uh-oh! Green dragons have DL2 breath, so mark down another enemy that's got it, so we're not going to see what's behind the spike tile because of that green dragon.
Also, that's a bad news because the Green Dragon is one of the 10 enemies that can beat Charlock for the last castle in the game, so that won't be interesting. That will be interesting, I think, for the end game.
It'll definitely be interesting for us commentators and the people here on Twitch, but not so fun for our runners.
And really takes a death.
Yep, didn't have much HP left, and there's another dodge from that Drakima. Furon gonna try again with that shot. Drakima for 20 experience points will put him within 56 of level 7.
Well, that's a lot of you just want to get to 337, so that's your main target for Furon, and I wonder what Vriaeliss is doing. Saving, maybe he's hoping to find a town to get a hand axe. I'm not sure.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if we can find a town, we've really not found much because, again, several dead ends. There's a lot of swamp that is surrounding other tiles, which take away 2 HP per tile, unless, of course, we have Erdrick's armor, which we have no idea where it is. But Vriaeliss is going to make an attempt here, potentially, and we found something.
Oh, yeah, we have.
It's definitely a town. Now, the question is, can we get there? Ooh, a metal slime opportunity now for Vri. As FearonBurgundy did to level 7, Vri got 1 hit on the metal slime, but couldn't get another. Ooh, Star Wyvern. Uh-oh. Not gonna make it.
Yeah, and Furon got level 7, 163, and I think 0 MP. I'm not sure, though.
Still no new spells, and we're stuck at 2. So there's 1 hit on a metal slime for Furon, missing on the second one. Running low on HP, that hurt spell does do enough. There's a second hit on the metal slime. It's now or never for Furon. Can he get that final hit? No, he cannot, and it runs away. Rip the 255 points.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss will try to go back to that town that he's seen, hoping that there's our hand axe.
Yeah, and that's the reason why he had saved the game right then and there, Ali, is because if he did take a death like he did against that Magic Wyvern, he can get his gold back. Because anytime you take a death, you lose half of the gold pieces that it's in your pocket. Gets to the town this time, and we have coal.
Hey, coal, that's a good find. And looking for the weapons armor shop.
Hard shield, leather armor, a flame sword is available.
That might be things for you. We'll grind for later.
And there is a fairy flute at the search tile here in coal, which if we have a golem on that spike tile somewhere, it's going to be very useful.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss buying a copper sword and leather armor because he doesn't have enough for a large shield. He might pick it up later, though.
He'll definitely pick it up later. I mean, it's a relatively short distance from the castle, and this could very well be a silver shieldless seed, as Vri is now going to check the other store.
Yeah, he's going to sell a couple of cursed belts. That will be enough for the large shield, right there.
That's right. So yeah, he could buy the large shield right now because the cursed belt serves really no purpose other than give us a clue on how many of the search tile spots have something. We now know at least 2 of them have something. If we find a third belt, we know all 3 of them do.
And we're just selling the torch with the early radiant. It might not. You might value more herbs than a torch with no healing spells.
And Vree decides to purchase 1 herb, leaving him just enough cash to purchase that large shield. Looks like he's heading there right now. Fearon taking another death, getting warped back to the castle. He need to get to 600 points. He's 219 away from level 8.
Yeah, and Fearon might just go try to walk again to the distance to see what is there. He's seen that he can go, he can survive this. So the question is, what is further than the swamp?
Now Fearon with another shot at a middle slime. He's got 1 hit, but the second one misses, and he decides to run away. So far, the middle slimes are perfect on the sheet.
And if you're just going back, he might go for more gold. Yeah, I think he was waiting for the guard to not be in his way.
Yeah, sometimes in these RPG games, Ali, the most difficult enemy are the NPCs, and not the final boss.
Yeah, the NPCs cannot be friendly. This one is one. I think those that I'm not a big fan of are probably in Garenham.
Trolls have a sleep spell as well, and they also have Hurt More, sending Fearon back to the castle.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss bought keys after that, after getting some gold. Might pick up more herbs also.
It's definitely a good strategy, but unfortunately, Warlocks have sleep. And remember that they do have DL2 breath, so they have the Wombo combo.
And we've seen a cave also. That's a place that I'm guessing that Vriaeliss will try to go next.
There's a new cave. Which cave could this be? He's going to light up a torch, and...
Oh, that's Mountain Cave.
Mountain Cave it is.
So 5 chests in Mountain Cave. So you just hopefully you can check everything there, and maybe you'll get information about how other dungeons will be, because it's linked with Swamp Cave and the Grave also.
Vriaeliss going to use one of his 2 herbs, and it runs into a ghost. Not a problem here. The chest's going to open it up, and it's got a torch.
Use a torch, you get a torch.
Oh, and we have Star Wyverns, and Vriaeliss escapes.
And no, there's nobody there. Who's
It's
there?
a Demon Knight. Oh, no, and he gets
see him.
ambushed. They have very high agility, so the odds of you getting ambushed by them are very high. Plus, they're very evasive of your attacks. Now we're going to check these chests. Money and an herb. So a refund on the herb he just used.
Yeah, the one thing I could see on Vriaeliss' side, like as we see in Armor Knight.
AK-47s, they hit hard, very high agility, and that's the end of the Mountain Cave dive for Vriaeliss.
And one positive on Vriaeliss' side is he could go do a gold grind to get a Flame Sword now. I wonder if he'll do that right now.
It's a possibility, that's for sure.
And FearonBurgundy right now going to get extra keys, so he's going to be able to buy more keys and probably explore now. And Vriaeliss is printing money, so the way the glitch works is that the game only checks how many chests you've opened from a cave entrance. So I think Vriaeliss opened something like 3 chests in a mountain cave. So you had that plus the 3 in the throne room that like are added, and the 2 that were in the treasury. So that's 8, and now you see the 9th and 10th that are open repeatedly.
And yep, he's grinding to get enough money to purchase that flame sword. Anytime you do a gold grind, the chests are worth anywhere between 500 and 755 gold. And look at what he's doing right here. He's going to save his game, so in case the journey back to coal goes amiss, he can reset, get the gold back.
Yeah, that's always a sound strategy, because you just want to make sure you've got the goal, and you want to be able to. You don't want to say, oh, I lost the goal and like I've got to continue. But I think the flame sword is really important right now for your power.
Looks like Fearon has got the maximum number of magic keys he could possibly get. He's going to be heading for the tablet cave, and he's probably not going to be too thrilled with what he sees inside that chest.
And level 6 for Vriaeliss. So he's jumping a bit at the lead that Fearon has gained now. And if he's able to get the flame sword before Fearon gets it, it might really close the gap.
Vriaeliss is getting very close to Cole, but runs into a Wraith Knight.
Yeah, there are difficult enemies on the way to Cole, though.
Just a few more tiles and is able to get to town, and that flame sword is as good as Vri's.
So flame sword is 28 attack power. That's 18 more than a flame sword. So it's a big advantage, and I'm guessing Vriaeliss will fill up on herbs also, if
Definitely
that merchant will let him.
Yep, like I said, the toughest boss in the game are the NPCs.
Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I never buy stuff in coal.
Yep, there's just better places to buy these items, and you know, coal's not one of those places just because of those NPCs. So there you go.
Yeah, but if it's your only place you can go, you will go to coal though.
Sell that cursed belt.
Probably buying a dragon skill.
Ooh, and Fearon is taken down by a knight, sending him back to the castle.
SpeedGaming, thank you for the raid.
Yes, indeed. Welcome everybody from SpeedGaming to the Dragon Warrior Randomizer here on SpeedGaming 2. This is the final bonus bracket round 2 matchup between FearonBurgundy and Vri. Winner moves on to round 3. The loser is out of the tournament. We will have our final 32 at the completion of this race.
And Rafe have a baby breath, so that won't be friendly. But with the flame sword, Vriaeliss can just two-shot one.
And they're good on experience points, 72, so he's catching up quickly on FearonBurgundy. Fearon 60 points away now from level 8. Oh, and we have the free...
Yeah. He meets the... Oh, Stones of Sunlight in the Stones of Sunlight cave.
Boy, how vanilla, huh, Allie?
Yeah, it starts to... There's a trend here right now. We've seen that. We've seen the Fairy Flute and the Fairy Flute. Location in Cole and another town.
Alright, let's take a look at what town we have this time, and it is Cantlin. Coordinates, potentially, except we don't have a heal spell, but we could get we could use herbs, though.
Yeah, we see there's a magic armor already. I wonder if you check for a shield, a silver shield. And Fearon sees Cole.
He's going to see it for the first time. He'll get there. find his fairy flute. Now, he's only got 104 gold pieces, but he'll be able to buy the leather armor if he wants to do that. He will do that.
And Vriaeliss buys a half plate. No silver shield inside up to now.
Yep, that is an upgrade from the leather armor, and now we have to go onto these barrier tiles that take away 15 HP every time we walk on them, but luckily we do have herbs. And Vree will have enough. Let's take a look at these coordinates here, if there are any. We've got 28 to the south, 40 to the east. It's definitely searchable, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's on this continent, but I could be wrong though.
Yeah, if it's not on the continent, this could be a Gwaelin Sea. The GPS that you see in between the Silver Harp and the Stones of Sunlight, that is Princess Gwaelin, which you have to rescue from the Swamp Cave. But we haven't even found the Swamp Cave yet.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss, I think, is writing the coordinates, and he's going to take a death. I don't think there's much he can do. He probably couldn't have survived anyways to go back, so might as well take a death.
Meanwhile, Furon sees a scorpion. He's still 60 points away from the next level up.
I think he's looking for the Copper Sword and Large Shield.
Yeah, that definitely makes the most sense. And here come those NPC bosses again. Furon getting stopped by one of those traders.
Yeah, and selling the curse belts that he has, that should be enough. Like, a curse belt is worth one Copper Sword, so all you need is 2 more to get your Large Shield.
Wow, look at this. That same trader is stopping FearonBurgundy again from escaping, and now is able to get to the armory, and will purchase that copper sword, and still has enough money to purchase the large shield. So Furon's business here in coal complete.
Yeah, and looks like Vriaeliss is on a counting mission right now.
Furon is not able to run away from this Droll Magi with 1 HP left, is able to escape.
Oh, there's an... Okay, what's that town?
Vree missing there.
Oh, that's Rimeldar.
Indeed it is.
And it's not far. It's like possible... It's possible that Vriaeliss missed it because like he only was looking at one direction. Oh, Erdrick's armor in Rimeldar. That's a huge find for Burgundy.
Yeah, that's a great find there because now he can walk on those swamp tiles and the damage you... Erdrick's token is at the search spot, so looks like Princess Gwaelin, at least on Vriaeliss' side, you're going to have to wait another seed for your Knight in Shining armor. As I was mentioning before, Vree found that Erdrick's token, one of the 3 parts necessary to get the rainbow drop. It protects you from any damage that you might take from the swamps, reduces the amount of damage you take from DL2 breath and hurt wars, and you are completely resistant from stop spell.
It's probably one of the most overpowered armors in video games.
You're not wrong there. And we find both Garenham, and if you looked a little bit more to the west, we also know where Sharlock is.
Yeah, and what that we kind of want to know where those, especially Sharlock, because it's a required dungeon, because that's the dungeon you have to clear at the end of the game.
So now the only town we haven't found yet is Breckenary.
And
Small
yeah,
shield. No, that's
not
not
much.
it.
The only thing that we've seen was the full plate on Vriaeliss' point of view. And even then, he's seen the magic armor.
All right, let's take a look at what's in the armory here at Gurnham. 3 chests. One of them has a fighter's ring. That's +2 attack power. Bye-bye torch. And let's take a look at the second chest as he puts on the ring, money. And the third chest has wings.
Without return, wings could be useful. And FearonBurgundy gets level 8 with this semi.
10 power, 2, 8, 12 magic points, and we learn heal and hurt and something else. I missed it.
Yeah, there's was heal more also. So there are good spells now. And especially with the armor, it won't be hard to explore.
And Vree picking up level 7 with that kill. And here's a knight. Let's see what FearonBurgundy decides to do. Gonna try to use the hurt spell on it. That's 16 points worth of damage. Knights have 36 to 47 HP. So yeah, this is a good idea. The next hurt spell could take it down.
Yeah, hurt, especially with like just having a copper sword, you're happy to see hurt.
Yep, that does anywhere between 9 and 16 HP of damage, just like Fairy Waters would do on DL2. Fern takes it down.
Yeah, question in chat, where was the armor? It was in Rimildar. That's one of the rare checks that, and like, it's not that far from places that Vriaeliss has seen, so it might take him a while to find Rimildar.
Vree finding a metal slime, but no luck. The metal slimes are still perfect.
Yeah, they're running away. They found their strategy to run away.
And this could be a dead end. It's a dead end to the west. Ooh, well, is this going to be one big, long, convoluted dead end? I guess we're going to find out soon.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Ah, it is. Ooh, Magic Wyverns have weak breath.
Yeah, not ideal, but you have to just go continue and find where other locations are.
We're getting close to level 9. He's only 95 points away.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss hasn't seen a lot of enemies that he could kill reasonably on his way to with the flame sword.
Vree returns to Gurnham to stock up on herbs.
Always good to have more herbs, like, especially he doesn't know what's at level 8, so he doesn't know that heal and heal more are like at the next level, so you want to keep getting some healing values.
Fern trying to take down a Star Wyvern here. He's taking a shot here. I mean, if it works out, I mean, that's going to be a good amount of HP, 105, or XP rather.
Yeah, that's enough for the level 9 also.
Yes! He knows it. Casting the hurt spell. That is not enough. That was the minimum roll, unfortunately, for Furon. Vree getting ambushed by a wyvern of his own. Another hurt spell. Oh, and it misses completely!
Yeah, I think it's rare. It's probably 1 out of 16 to miss. So unlucky on Furon's side.
Twice in a row! Twice in a row! 16 times 16, a 1 in 256 chance. And that one does roll the maximum and does get level 9. Man, FearonBurgundy barely got away with it. He's going to get 4, 1, 6, 7, and we learn sleep.
That could be useful in some cases. I think Fearon's just going to get his MP back and probably dive what we know is Mountain Wave that he'll discover soon.
Man, I still can't get over that 1 in 256 chance. I've seen worse crapshoots come through in games like this, but that's still pretty bad. 1 in 256.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when you rely on a spell like her, the more times you cast it, the odds that it misses get better, because, yeah, it's just pure math.
Right. Fern trying to take down this werewolf, and Vree getting closer and closer to the next level. The werewolves are pretty strong, 53 to 70 HP. They give 95 experience points. And that'll do it for Furon. He's got it.
And with sleep, we've seen some ways to just be able to gain more, to not receive as much damage. So that's really useful for Furon right now.
And the Axe Knight's going to send Vree back to start.
Yeah, like Rogan is mentioning in chat, he sees that Furon's still holding the XP lead, and I think many reasons why he was able to get the level 9. I don't think Vriaeliss found enemies that he could really kill. So that's... I mean, it's a bit unlucky on Vriaeliss' side that he wasn't even able to find enemies that he could kill with the Flame Sword acquired.
There's a Demon Knight on Furon's side, and Demon Knights have hurt. And they have Stop Spell.
Yeah, that's good to know, especially it's an enemy that you might not like killing, but like if you know they have hurt, you might just want to go for it.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, Stop Spell because he's wearing Erdrick's armor, and there goes the Demon Knight for the 90 experience points. Having Erdrick's armor, it means Stop Spell, you will be completely immune to it.
So the chest that is like on the bottom right that I don't think Vriaeliss saw is gold also. And Furon will try to find some information about what is in Mountain Cave, because we haven't seen what is in the last chest of this dungeon.
That's right, there were 2 chests that Vriaeliss could not get to. Oh, and there is the evasiveness that the Demon Knight tends to have. But again, as long as they're using Stop Spell and Hurt... Oh, and another dodge! Furon, there will be no problems for Furon as long as they keep doing... And 3 dodges in a row!
And Vriaeliss is bunking, hoping to get out of Garenham.
5 out of 6 here, Allie. Can you believe this? Evasiveness. There's the Demon Knight down.
Yeah, the Demon Knight is one of the hard enemies to just kill.
Thankfully for Furon, I mean, uh-oh, getting ambushed by a Star Wyvern's no fun.
And he gets to the last chest, and it's a magic key.
It's a Good thing he got to that magic key because he runs into an AK-47, and that's going to end the die for Furon.
And Vriaeliss sees it's Rimuldar. He will go check first the armor.
I'll tell you what, in terms of exploration, Vriaeliss definitely has the lead. I mean, Furon does have the lead on experience points, but that could change very quickly because, I mean, it looks like a big lead for Furon. But if Vree can find a grind spot faster than FearonBurgundy does, you know, it's anybody's game right now, I'd have to say, Ali.
Yeah, it's close. And just, especially Vriaeliss finding Rimuldar right now, he has the armor. I think it just comes down to how fast can he gain, he can get to level 8.
Of course, there's still two important things we haven't found. We have not found the Staff Cave, and we have not found the Jerk Cave yet, either, that has the Rainbow Drop.
Yeah, and from going to like 10,000, so I think it's just to get a flame sword.
Oh, the Jerk Cave in Garanham. I did not see it. I missed it then.
So that's in Swamp Cave too.
No, we have not seen Swamp Cave either side.
I wonder what a flame sword if FearonBurgundy would like look at what is in Oxness. And he gets level 10.
Indeed, let's take a look at the numbers. 10 power, 7, 4, 21 magic points, and we've learned Return.
Yeah, out of that 87 magic points, that's
Yep.
a substantial amount of magic points already with 10 heal mores.
And Vriaeliss does get level 8 with that Rogue Scorpion kill. Gonna learn the heal, hurt, and heal more spells. Very useful. Nice, excellent move there from FearonBurgundy, and there goes the Wraith Knight. By the way, shoutouts to Charlie9631. Vriaeliss has your favorite number of experience points, 666.
And Furon gets his flame sword, so now it shouldn't be a problem to gain the experience. The one thing that Furon doesn't have is he doesn't know where Canlin is, and he doesn't also know that the token is on the spike tile. Well, not the spike tile, but on the world map.
Free gonna attempt to take down this Wyvern, 28 to 37 points, and two-shots him to get the 64 experience points.
Yeah, with the sword, with the flame sword, that's 28 attack power. That's at 90 attack power right now for FearonBurgundy.
Furon finding the Stones Cave. Yeah, he's gonna get a chuckle. He's gonna find the vanilla stones in the Stones Cave.
So Vriaeliss has found the three items to make the rainbow drops. The question, he needs to find though the 2 people to convert to the rainbow drop though. Like, he knows where the Jerk Cave is, but he doesn't know where the Staff of Rain Cave is.
Nobody does. Meanwhile, Furon, for the first time, has discovered Cantlin. Will be able to get some coordinates with the armor. Doesn't have to cast any spells. And he'll see 28 south, 40 east. We know that is countable without the GPS, the Gwaelin positioning system. So, unfortunately, again, it's looking like it's not Princess Gwaelin's night to be rescued, Ali.
Yeah, and Furon's looking to see if there's a silver shield, and from the 2 shops that are in Cantlin, there is none right now. And none in this third one.
Yep, that is a big negative there. So Furon going to stock up on magic keys, and Vriaeliss running into an AK-47 and can't escape. Oh boy. Use a heal more, it looks like. Just very tough to run away from an armored knight.
And I don't think we've seen Silver Shield, but like also Remold, I don't think anybody has checked the Remoldar shop.
Oh, and they have as well, in addition to weak breath. So man, Armored Knights just there. Yeah, they got a lot of bad stuff.
So Vriaeliss going back to Sharlock, maybe I mean Oxness. Maybe he's hoping that he can kill it with the the Healmore Garden now.
Oh, but it's a red dragon that guards the spiked tile.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
And they have Hurtmore to boot. And actually, it would be better if they used Hurtmore, because again, with Erdrick's armor, you lose less health, and that's too much HP you're going to lose there.
Yeah, you don't have we only have 7. How much? 8 points he has. He's probably at 73 or 69. So just being the two levels with like 69 hit points, it's going to be hard to kill a red dragon with this low amount. You probably want something in the 80s, probably, to be able to kill one red dragon, unless you've got crazy attack power. And FearonBurgundy is on his counting. He's counting right now, I think. Yeah, question in chat from DW Edit. What could be in Oxness? Right now, Sword is the only thing we don't know where it is. Because we've seen the Fairy Fruit, we've seen the Death Necklace, we've seen all things that are make the Rainbow Drop, so it has to be the Sword. If there is something there.
Yeah, there's no guarantee. It might be in not Hawksness, but Sharlock.
And right now it's really hard to know who's ahead. Because Fearon has the experience advantage, but Vriaeliss has the exploration advantage. And they both have the same... Vriaeliss, the only thing that he has that Fearon doesn't is the token.
But Fearon is currently en route to the token as we speak. He is trying to count out these coordinates.
Yeah, 28 south, 40 east is... It's not that tricky to count.
Unless, of course, you have a whole body of water separating you between the coordinates and where you are standing right now, which we've seen happen. The coordinates may look easy, but getting there is half the fun. And yeah, there it is. Fearon gets his token.
I wonder, especially with the armor, he might be, Fearon might be able to check a lot more, and like maybe he'll be able to find Garenham, and that will really help him to just get the items that he requires and like get the information that he needs.
Next level's at 2,175 points. Fearon taking down the Star Wyvern. Get him closer. But that Armored Knight, oh, this could really be dicey. And Fearon escapes. Boy, where was that on Vree's side earlier?
Yeah, well, that's the extra level, the extra agility. That helps.
Of course. Furon one-shots the Warlock, and he's going to head to Hawksness now, but... Oh, and then we have Red Dragons on the regular surface as well, and Furon going to try to take it down. I mean, he's got a shot.
Yeah, with 79, it's close. Might want... I don't know if he has Stop Spell? That might be one interesting way if you can do that, but doesn't look like he does, though. Oh, and an excellent hit on the goal, and that's level 9 for Vriaeliss.
Yeah, that is a succulent 255 experience points that Vriaeliss just got out of that golem. FearonBurgundy runs away from the Red Dragon because they have heal more.
Oh, that's not ideal. So honestly, I don't see any runner unless you get a good sleep luck or like a crazy critical hit.
You know what that's
hard
called,
to kill
right?
without Stop Spell, I think.
You know what that's called, right? We've been calling it both more. When they have both heal more and hurt more, that means the enemies have both more.
Yeah, I think they will. I think both runners will want to have Stop Spell to just kill one Red Dragon.
Yeah, unfortunately, Furon does not have Stop Spell. He sees the Red Dragon on the spike tile. So unless Furon can get an excellent move, yeah, I think this is going to be a lost cause.
Yeah, and even like Sleep has I think it's a 1 out of 16 chance to hit. So I mean sometimes it does, but like I wouldn't count on it.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, and there's the heal more.
Yep, which we kind of expected. So unfortunately, FearonBurgundy fought the law, and the law won. Speaking of which, well, Vriaeliss is able to escape from that fun place.
What was that cave up there? And Vriaeliss can't run away from the Axe Knight. And now he does.
Yeah, it took a while before he finally made the great escape.
And FearonBurgundy going back to get some mana back. I wonder what is next for him.
Vriaeliss, defense breaking those Droll Magi, doing only 1 HP of damage on him. That's a dead end. We're getting really close to the level up here. In fact, this Star Wyvern would do it for Furon. He would get level 11. Perhaps if he got Stop Spell out of this, or maybe even hurt more, he might have a shot at that Red Dragon. And Furon does succeed, Allie. Let's take a look at level 11 for FearonBurgundy. We have got 10, 2, 9, 2, no spells.
Yeah, the HP is good though, right? 88 right now, so... Usually though is low at 48 right now, so it's... Level 11, 48 agility, I wonder if you gold grind for a silver shield, because you know Sharlock will hurt unless you get a lot of agility later on. And FearonBurgundy sees Garenham now. He saw Sharlock first, but Garenham is there. If he's able to get there before this wizard is trying to stop him.
That Star Wyvern, Vriaeliss can't escape. It's going to send him back to the castle. Looks like Fern is heading to Garenham.
There's a fighter's ring, and that's where it is looking. Go, I think the other was wings, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And he has inventory to spare, so he'll go ahead and keep those wings. And he is going to find the jerk cave here, but he doesn't have the staff just yet. See, the jerk has the rainbow drop, which is the most rare candy. You know, people say that the everlasting gobstopper is worth the most. They're wrong. It's the rainbow drop, and this jerk is not going to just give the rainbow drops for nothing. You have to have what it takes. You have to have the token, you have to have the stones of sunlight, and you have to have the staff of rain. Why do we call him the jerk? Because if you try to talk to him and you don't have all three of those things, he just kicks you right out of that cave.
I think it's only if you don't have the token. If you have the other things, you'll just say something else. It only kicks you out if you don't have the token, because you haven't proven that you are a descendant of Erdrix.
Yeah, that is true. Next level is at 3,000 points. The Star Wyvern would go a long way for FearonBurgundy if he can take it down.
And there's not a lot that they have that you would be worried on if you're Fearon.
Have we seen the Swamp Tile? I don't believe we have.
Yeah, we don't know what it is. That's also one thing, because like it might lead you to a better grind right now than the Red Dragon, because I don't know what are the odds that the Red Dragon is being stop spelled, and like the odds that stop spell will work on him. We don't know, but it's probably not high. So you want to find a better grind tile.
Yeah, the odds that a stop spell will work on the Red Dragon's only 1 in 4. It's those aren't good odds.
So Fearon probably checking the end of this this corner, and he'll probably have to find another way to explore. And is that? Oh, that's swamp. So we might see a check now on the Vriaeliss side.
Ooh, Fearon takes down the Axe Knight for the 130 points, and there's an Axe Knight for Vriaeliss.
Yeah, Axe Knight is like in the spike tile. That is an interesting enemy.
That's a great.
You'll want to get later on once you get hurt more.
Yeah, that's a great enemy to grind on. Absolutely, those are one of the best enemies to grind on. They have 130 experience points, and they only have 51 to 67 points. Plus, they have DL2 Breath, which actually does less damage than their attacks.
Oh, it's baby normal breath, so it's like even better.
That
You just want to get like some decent grind, like with hurt, or you probably will kill him in one try half the time.
Meanwhile, Fearon down to his last 7 points. He looks like he's trying to grind in this area near Charlock, which may not be such a bad idea. In fact, this Star Wyvern is going to get FearonBurgundy level 12. Let's see what kind of numbers we get. 5, 2, 4, 0, and still no stop spell. Or hurt more.
Yeah, those are the things that you're looking for. Like, if it's level 16 stop spell and hurt more, you probably have better ideas than to try to figure out what's in Oxness.
You heard correctly, Empty Eye. 0 MP! I love it!
Oh, and there's a swamp tile. There's nothing there, but Vriaeliss wants to just validate this seed.
Yeah, we did find out what was in the tablet chest, but it really wasn't worth too much. Oh, I missed it, but apparently there was a Sparkle Bridge somewhere. For those of you who don't know, ooh, there's Breckenary on Vriaeliss' side. For those of you who don't know, a Sparkle Bridge is when there is a bridge that connects to just one free tile, and it can be a town as well. Just one tile, and that is all, named after Sparkover, who is also in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament.
And there's not much around Breckenary, but there are Axe Knights.
I'll tell you, Fern is starting to pull away in the XP department. He's over 2,000 points ahead of Vriaeliss.
Yeah, that's impressive, because Vriaeliss had probably an advantage to gain, and he wasn't able to gain get that advantage with the early Flame Sword purchase that he was able to get really early, while Ferran was trying to figure out where things were, because he was looking and thinking about getting keys, but it took him a while before like thinking, oh, I should get keys now. Yeah, question. I mean, I was in the tournament, but yeah, I am not in the tournament anymore. It's a quick tournament. So Vriaeliss is Vriaeliss like done with this continent though, or has he other places to check right now for this dungeon? For this second continent, what we haven't seen a lot. Oh, and there is the Staff of Rain Cave, so you'll be able to trade this Silver Harp for the Staff of Rain. So he has the information to be able to open Charlock.
Absolutely, and with that, Ali, that means Vriaeliss is now in grind and go mode.
Yeah, now it's all about what you want to get. Maybe you're hurt more, or you're like getting more levels, because that's the one thing that we're lacking. 92 hit points though at level 12.
Vriaeliss gets level 10. He'll get the 10, 7, 4, 21 magic points, and of course the new spell of return, sleep. We're trying to tangle with this wizard here. Would give him 120 experience points if he can take him down. Oh, gets a crit, and that will do it. There it is. Very nice. So, with that, he's only about a couple hundred points away from level 13.
Yeah, question in chat. Has Vriaeliss seen that Reds have heal more? He hasn't. Because he hasn't fought one where he's really tried to kill one, so he doesn't know about the other spells right now.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, that's exactly what the seed is shaping up to be. Great White Hope is that Fearon is looking for the Staff of Rain. Vriaeliss is looking for things to kill. He's in grind and go mode. Of course, we don't know where the sword is. It could be behind the spike tile in Hawksness, and it still could be behind Sharlock. You know, it could be in the judge's table, and it could be in the pyramid. Wow, look at that Scorpion showing Vriaeliss mercy. It did the Wombo combo and then decided to spare his life.
Yeah, and FearonBurgundy was showing is that he had 444 gold and 4,000 experience. But now he gets level 13.
Let's take a look at the numbers here. 3, 16, 7, 7, and we have learned... not the spell we wanted. What was it? Outside that we learned?
Yeah, outside's probably... There are two spells you're looking for. One is Hurt More, because you could grind on Axe Knight more efficiently. And the other would be Stop Spell, because you want to know what's in Oxness.
Fearon would appreciate me saying this. The spell that he just learned was just a bit outside. Vriaeliss, meanwhile, getting put to sleep by the AK-47, and this is not looking good, and yeah, back to start he goes.
Dude, that's the location that we don't know a lot about Garen's grave. You know what? We know there's the sword. The Death Necklace is still around. We don't know where it is. There are multiple... There's like still a lot of checks right now that we don't know. So that's 5 plus... that's like 12 chests and maybe one search location that has something. So what if Vriaeliss is going straight back to the grave because he wants to know what's there? And Fearon finds Swamp Cave. We'll check what is. We'll check the Axe Knight. I don't know if he'll grind on it a bit.
He could.
Yeah, I think you could go to 14 right now.
Yeah, 2-shot the Axe Knight. That's nice.
And the Armor Knight says, you know what? Does his best Jigglypuff impression and makes Vriaeliss sent back to the castle.
So does that mean the axe that the Armor Knight is carrying is like the marker that the Jigglypuff carries when you fall asleep and then your face has a very crude-looking sketch on it?
It's possible, but I think it's more of the Armor Knights that has it this time around.
Right. If I said Axe Knights, I get the two confused because they're both AKs. They're both AKs, but
yeah, it's confusing sometimes because they look similar. It's like just one's
it's
like
just a sprite color. Yeah, just a sprite color because you have Axe Knights have the steel armor that Arthur would have in the Ghosts and Goblins series, and then the Armored Knights have the red mail, and then you have the regular knights that have the blue mail.
FearonBurgundy is looking for level 14. That's 5,625 experience. That's not a lot of Axe Knight, so he should be able to get it on this run right now of Axe Knights.
Well, yeah, because he only needs to take down 4 more Axe Knights at 5145. Now at 5275, he's exactly 350 away. So yeah, 3 more will do it. Ooh, Vriaeliss is going to try to take down a red dragon. He's going to see the bad news.
Yeah, it's possible he doesn't see the information, so like, it's kind of interesting if he's able to kill one and not know that they have that heal more. Like sometimes it happens, like you just kill one and you don't see it, because it's still there's a chance that he doesn't use it.
Yeah, the old both more combination. Vriaeliss takes another 11 HP. Ooh, going for an attack instead. He has to use a heal more. This Axe Knight right here, and we'll see if that's going to happen. There's the Hurt More spell on the red dragon. Vriaeliss another 18. There's the Heal More. Vriaeliss now knows. There is level 14 for FearonBurgundy. Let's see what we get for the numbers. 0, 8, 12, 7, and we learn Stop Spell.
Yeah, I think Fearon's going to check the red dragon now.
One spell left, and of course that last spell is Hurt More. And yes, no attack power! I love it!
But FearonBurgundy is going to check on the second continent quickly. Like, we still know that he's looking for Staff of Rain Cave, he's still looking for, well, Breakener is not that required in this seed. But also, it's possible that the Grave has something. And there's the Grave. Meanwhile, Vriaeliss is sleeping in... No, he's sleeping in Rimuldar and going back and returning.
Next level is at 7,500 points, and Fearon just took down a Star Wyvern. Yeah, he is building that lead on Vriaeliss in the experience department. I mean, that is a huge discrepancy in points.
And that's the one thing I didn't expect early on, especially seeing Vriaeliss getting the early gear, and he was not able to gain back the experience, and after that Fearon was just able to just chip away at every enemy he was meeting along the way.
That's basically been the difference in this race, Ali. I do wonder if Vriaeliss is going to return to Garenham anytime soon to pick up his rainbow drop.
Yeah, you know what? Like, knowing what they have, I think you want to get information before diving if the sword is there. I mean, that might just be me. And Fearon sees the Staff of Rain Cave, and he'll get a staff. And he knows where the jerk is, so he'll be able to get his rainbow drop soon. But casts return. So maybe... I wonder if it's to go back to Garenham, or if it's to go to get Oxness check.
No, it looks like he's heading. It looks like he's heading towards Garenham.
Yeah, that looks like Garenham.
No, he's not heading towards Garenham at all. Instead, oh no, that is Garenham. What am I thinking? I'm thinking of Cole. That's what I'm thinking of. Yep, this is Garenham, all right. Vriaeliss trying to take down this Star Wyvern, which will get him very close to level 11.
Yeah, they're at 2175. So this Star Wyvern will make it pretty close.
You know what we haven't seen yet? We haven't seen any blue dragons, and I'm calling it right now. The only blue dragon we're going to see is on the spike tile, and there is the rainbow drop. Just make sure you don't sell it off to Slugworth. Yeah, in all seriousness, I'm calling it. The only blue dragon we see is going to be on the spike tile in Sharlock.
And FearonBurgundy going to to Sherlock already, or maybe not. He might just put the rainbow drop to see that wonderful animation.
And yep, that's exactly what he decided to do. He wanted to just get the bridge built so that it's ready to go for FearonBurgundy, and he's going to continue to level up.
Yeah, he's not waiting for Dagardi to build that bridge. I think he wants to know what's in Oxness right now. With Stop Spell, it will be easier for FearonBurgundy to be able to kill the Red Dragon.
Uh-oh, but he runs into a Green Dragon. Remember, they have DL2 breath, and there it is. However, Fearon is not going to two-shot this Green Dragon. Get some low rolls there, and it is not enough. 54 to 72 wasn't enough, but does take him down on the third shot to get 135 experience points. But yeah, with the Stop Spell, Fearon will have a shot to take down the Red Dragon. First, he is going to go ahead and heal himself, and he's going to give Stop Spell a shot. Will he land it? Nope. They are very resistant to the Stop Spell, but he's going to keep on trying.
Second try works.
Got it! Nice! And gets an excellent move! Fearon has a real good shot. That's 89. Now he's got to heal more. Fearon in really good shape to take it down. And this attack will do it for Fearon. The 255 experience points that come with it. And it is the Death Necklace. So that means that Erdrick's sword, it's looking like, is probably going to be in Sherlock if I had to take a shot at it.
Yeah, there's like only 12 places we haven't seen, so 12 chests. 7 out of 12 that it is in Sherlock.
So yeah, better than a 50-50 chance. Now, if it happens to be in Sherlock, people in chat, where do you think it is? Is it going to be on the judges' table? Or is it going to be in the pyramid? And if it's at the pyramid, behind which box is it? For those of you who are maybe unfamiliar with the game show, $25,000 pyramid or $100,000 pyramid, as Vriaeliss is now in the Jerk Cave, he's going to get his rainbow drop. The bottom row of chests is 50, 100, 150. The middle row of chests is 200 and 250. And the top chest is the $300 chest. So if you think it's behind the pyramid, what chest is it going to be under?
Yeah, it's too early. I'm hoping that the sword is like in the Vriaeliss Silver Harp location.
Now, see, you're being too nice, Allie. You know, we have to be a little bit more on the Schadenfreude side. We have to believe it's going to be in Sherlock.
Yeah, but I think it's even worse if it's there, because, like, honestly, at the bottom of the grave, it's not a place you really like to check, and I think a lot of runners hate checking the bottom of the grave.
Uh-oh. Wow, they have weak breath. Here's our first sighting of the Blue Dragon. So I was right about Sherlock. I was wrong about the spike tile. So there you go.
Oh,
and they have Fillmore too! Wow! All of the dragons are nasty tonight.
Well, that's why the game is called Dragon Warrior. You have to fight them.
You know, there's another enemy we hadn't seen yet, Stoneman, and again, we find him here in Sherlock.
And Vriaeliss is going to go for Sherlock already. He's thinking he's probably behind with the lack of experience that he's gotten during this run. And he might just take what I need something. I need to make a heads-up play, and Sherlock might just be the play I need to do.
Looks like Fearon is going to give a Sherlock dive a try here, in the very least an attempt to get Erdrick's sword. Again, no guarantee that it's here, but it's a good probability that it's here. Ooh, an excellent move for FearonBurgundy. He should be able to take down this blue dragon, and he does.
Yeah, no heal more, and like he doesn't have the bad news that they have heal more though.
Not yet, at least. I do not know where their attack power currently stands, so I'm not sure how much damage they can do to DL2.
Yeah, right now I think FearonBurgundy's attack is at 110, I would say. I think he's at 80 attack, 80 strength right now. So if my math is correct.
Yeah, that's not enough. You need
yeah,
to
you probably, and like with the Erdrick sword, it would add an extra 12. It's still not enough.
No, because that would take him to, if you say 110, that would take him to 122. That means 5 to 11 per hit. That's not enough.
So I think 14 is definitely not the level that we need to beat the game.
Meanwhile, FearonBurgundy not having any luck with this red dragon here, trying to get the stop spell off. Trying for his third attempt. This time he's able to get it off.
Yeah, and he's only 2 red dragons away from getting level 15.
You're right about that, Ali. Yes, 255 points apiece, and as long as they keep using the both more combination as this red dragon's doing right now, Fearon's not going to take any damage. And there goes the red dragon. Nice hit.
And that's also one of the good things about Sherlock. You just know that you'll find a lot of enemies that are juicy in experience.
There's a blue dragon. Remember, Fearon does not know that they have Heal More. There's 42. Blue Dragon 74 to 98. Oh, he used not Dragon Lord Breath, but he used the weak breath, and for that, FearonBurgundy gets 180.
Yeah, great Michael Van Garen impression on Fearon's side.
Indeed, thank you. All right, and we have simultaneous dragon attacks. Blue on Fearon's side, red on Vriaeliss' side. Now remember, Vriaeliss does not have stop spell, and he cannot escape from this red dragon.
Yeah, is this double dragon?
Look at this. FearonBurgundy still, he has yet to see a heal. There's the heal more Fearon did not want to see.
Yeah, I think it's probably 25%, but I could be wrong. We've seen what he's killed. It's the 4th blue dragon that has been tried, and we've seen only here, we've seen him more twice, so it's probably a 25 to 50% chance of heal more.
Fearon was able to one-shot that Star Wyvern, and that's going to be level 15. The numbers 16, 1, 11, 4, and there is going to be hurt more. FearonBurgundy, this could be it.
Yeah, right now 96 attack powers, 96 strength. So with the sword, you're looking at 138. So you're probably good, and you've got already 107 magic points. So I think it's hoping that the sword is in Sherlock, and after that, outside and dive for the win.
Yeah, 9 to 19 per attack with all the magic points that they have. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance Fearon could be in the catbird seat, but he won't be able to do it on this particular dive. I mean, this is merely an exploration dive that FearonBurgundy is doing right now, but he definitely could do it on the next.
Yeah, unless unless he goes to level 16, but I doubt it. Like, he's running away from red dragons right now.
Yeah, 9750 is what we need to get to for level 16, and Fearon's trying to escape from a red dragon. Right now it's just not happening. Can he try to stop spell? Nope. Trying to run. This time he's able to escape. He'll use a heal more. And right on the stairs he runs into a stone man, but does escape. Stone man on Vriaeliss' side. Excellent move, and down it goes. Very nice. And that is going to be level 12.
Yeah, another great level, though, 12.
Boy, this Sherlock dive has been littered with fun police, that is for sure. Ooh, gets the stop spell off! Vriaeliss also running into an enemy on a staircase tile, this werewolf. Should shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Because the one thing that is scary, right? We only have 75 agility. It's not the best, so it would be really hard to run away from Red Dragon. So you might as well stop spell and try to kill them. And both runners are going for the location that is the pyramid game. So get your guesses in if you want to.
I'm going to be cheap again, $50 chest. And they're both pretty much side by side. Vriaeliss running into an enemy on the staircase tile. That is just bad luck, but it is going to be Vriaeliss going... No, I stand corrected. It's pretty much neck and neck. These runners checking the pyramid.
And Fran will be first at opening the door.
All right, 150 has a torch. Well, we're not going to know what's in the 100 just yet. We have to take down a wizard first. Oh, and there's that dodge, so we have to pay very close attention. Vriaeliss checking the 150. Sees the torch. $100 chest has nothing. 250. Erdrick's sword behind the 250. So if anybody said 250, you're a winner.
Yeah, now we'll see what the Fran does, because I think Vriaeliss might check for the enemy.
That is true. We could definitely take a peek at the spike tile, and then, but FearonBurgundy is not going to check the spike tile, and Vriaeliss is going to be sent back to start by the Fun Police. Green Dragon variety.
Now Vriaeliss doesn't have hurt more, so I wonder if he's going to go back to the Axe Knight to just grind gain the levels that he needs to, because like we think 15 is the level that is required to beat this seed.
I think right now FearonBurgundy is definitely in the catbird seat. Vriaeliss still has to grind quite a bit before he catches up into FearonBurgundy is leveling here. So yeah, Fearon is definitely in the driver's seat to advance to the round of 16 in the bonus bracket.
Yeah, that's the advantage that he has. You know what? You just have 3 levels of advantage, and I think Hurtmore was at level 14 or 15.
15, I believe.
It was 15, so he won't be able to like get Hurtmore strategies on unless he thinks 15 is not enough, and I don't think it's I don't feel good if I'm Vriaeliss right now. Just not having been able to gain the experience that you wanted early, but like we'll see. We never know. Oh, there are werewolves also in this floor. So that's, you know what I mean, that's interesting to see, because you might see one while you're trying to kill some Axe Knights. The one thing that will be interesting is the 77 agility, the 75 agility, and the 77 defense power. That is the one drawback if you're FearonBurgundy right now, because you know you can probably get to you can probably kill your dragon lord, but how many Hillmores will you have to waste because you couldn't run away from a Northern Knight or you couldn't run away from a red dragon? Do you run away? Do you attack them? That's a question that you have to wonder. Especially those two. The other enemies, you're probably fine to run away because you agility will help you to run most of the times.
Now, Vriaeliss has found the perfect grinding spot here in the swamp cave on these Axe Knights, but it just might be too little too late, unfortunately.
And Fearon is in the top zone right now.
Yep, he's in the U floor, or the horseshoe floor, I guess if you want to call it that way. Oh, that has got to be embarrassing, not being able to run away from a stone man.
It's not being able to run away, it's being back attacked by a stone man. That shows the problem with the agility right now.
Yeah, it ain't that great, but FearonBurgundy, this is the real dive here. Now, once we get to DL2, we need anywhere between 150 and 165 HP worth of damage to take him down.
Yeah, we don't need a lot. We have 13 healmores right now. 12 attacks is probably what is required, but we'll see. It's another blue dragon. I wonder if FearonBurgundy will cast Stop Spell though.
Let's see, how resistant are blue dragons? They're a little less resistant than red dragons, but still pretty resistant at 11 out of a 16 chance.
There's one heal more and level 13 for Vriaeliss. We'll get the massive agility that this level gave him.
Alright, there goes the blue dragon for FearonBurgundy, but he gets ambushed by a green dragon and cannot escape. Gonna get DL2'd here. Oof. You hate to see it.
Yeah, you have to cast our heal more there. Like, you're so close. You have to cast it.
And he's down to 12 healmores now. He's going to use his herbs, and he does make it. Well, no, he doesn't. A stone man right before. Look at that! He can't escape. This is incredible.
That's the thing. Like, you don't have agility. You're like, oh yeah, that's a problem.
All right, here we go. So, FearonBurgundy is hoping for stop spell hype. That's what we want to see, is stop spells. Alright, the first attack for 25. That's a Hernmore. We don't like seeing that. Gonna have to use one of his 2 remaining herbs. There's a stop spell. There's 66. A Hernmore. His next attack could do it, but he's gonna use the last herb. But unfortunately, no dice for Fearon. Uses the attack there, and that's enough. And here comes DL2. Will Fearon get the first strike? He will not.
Yeah,
and enough damage that he has to use a heal more. He's in trouble now. First attack is for 17. That's pretty good. Alright, and 18, another good roll. He's at 35. Ooh, there's a low roll there. He's up to 45. Takes him to 57. Now, low roll on that attack, but that is he can't go for a double. Could have, but that was way too risky. 13 takes him to 70. There's an attack. Ooh, there's the minimum, 79. He's at 9 to 19. There's another attack. 16 is at 95. He's got 4 more healmores left. 18, another good roll. 113 now.
Yeah, this is looking good right now.
It's looking good. It's not a lock, though. 16, it takes him up to 129 with 3 healmores left. Yeah, he's got it now. He's got it now. Unless he mismenus, he's got it. 145, this next attack could do it for Fearon. 161 is enough, and that is all she wrote, Allie. Get your GGs out for FearonBurgundy. He will be moving on to the next round of the bonus bracket.
Get your GGs, and FearonBurgundy finishes with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 34 seconds.
A 1 minute seed, that would be unbelievable.
Yeah, 1 minute would be... Yeah, it might be like one of those tiebreaker seeds where like you have to gain like crazy, like 1 level, 5 levels like quickly, and like you have level 1 hurt more.
Yep, so FearonBurgundy is indeed moving on to the next round, and he will be facing in that next round Apex Corvid, and that is going to complete the bottom 16 in the bonus bracket, and we still have, of course, the top 16 in the winners bracket.
And we might see Ferran soon. So Vriaeliss is going to get level 15. He's close to level 15, so it shouldn't take him a long time. 7,500 doesn't take that many Axe Knight. He'll get there soon enough.
I'll see if we have time to have an interview with FearonBurgundy. Please make sure you give both of our runners a follow. A very solid performance by both, but yeah, the big difference was that FearonBurgundy was able to grind enemies a lot faster than his opponent, and that is the reason why he has come out on top tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a conservative play, just grinding wolves for a long time, but like, hey, it worked out. Like, he was able to gain experience quickly, and that was just, experience just kept it going, and like, just finding Rimuldar, I think, was also key, because you just had the armor right there, and that also was helpful finding the armor first. FearonBurgundy will chat with us in here? Wait. And Vriaeliss is trying to get more, finish this level. Like, he's close.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have tonight's winner, FearonBurgundy, here in the commentator's booth with us. GG, congratulations, a very competitive race, but it came down to one big thing. You were doing the grinding faster than your opponent did. Your opponent actually had an exploration advantage for quite a long time, but wasn't able to make enough use of the flame sword earlier than yourself to put it to his advantage. So you getting the levels faster ended up being the difference in this race.
So was it I'm just trying to think based off of that. So was it I was more brazen with certain enemies and kind of throwing caution to the wind and saying, all right, yeah, I'll go for a Demon Knight, or yeah, I'll go for a Star Wyvern,
Yes.
things like that?
Yes, that's exactly what it was. And man, this seed had a lot of nasty enemies. All three dragons were mean, because green dragons had the DL2 breath, blue dragons had the heal more, red dragons had the both more. It was not fun at all. And there's level 15 now for Vriaeliss, which was the level you left on. He's got 138 attack power, just like you do, and he's evaluating his options right now. Looks like he's going to keep grinding. He doesn't think he's got enough, or he might be he's death warping. Never mind.
Yeah, with 0 MP, I mean, Game Boy F9 is smiling somewhere at that, as maximizing the resources, ending with the 00. That's certainly well played.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Flame Sword and a little better stats equals less running. Well, I knew that getting a Flame Sword would be a good idea, and I don't think, was there a Silver Shield anywhere? Because I sure as heck didn't see one.
I don't think we've seen one, but I don't think anybody checked Rimuldar, though.
I checked Rimuldar, it didn't have one. I think it had all armor, and it was right after I found Erdrick's armor, so I said, well, that shop's pointless.
Yeah, maybe Breckenridge. I think we've seen it, but I don't think people checked that.
Yeah,
okay, Lord in chat saying no silver confirmed. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, we only saw Breckenary for about a split second, and I think when the shop was checked, no dice.
All right, so I feel good then. When I had that early gold grind after dying in the mountain cave, I thought, all right, I know that I saw a flame sword in coal. Do I just get that, or do I try to go higher? And I thought, well, I haven't seen a silver shield, so yeah. I decided, all right, let me get to the 9800 to get the flame sword and hope that Erdrick's sword wasn't floating around somewhere immediately afterward, which it turned out it wasn't. I took a risk in going. I knew I'd seen Garen's grave, and a part of me was thinking, oh gosh, is the sword going to be here? And I ultimately passed it up, and I think I figured if I was going to take this, that was going to be the gamble, was skipping Garen's grave and just going into Sharlock and gambling that Erdrick's sword would be there, and that plus whatever level 15 got me would give me enough to put me over the top.
Yep, that's exactly what it did. It did put you over the top, and boy, lots and lots and lots of dragons, and man, Vriaeliss is doing his Sharlock dive right now, and so far he's been able to keep down. He runs into another version of the
Oh my gosh, this is, yep, I would say that it's PTSD, but it's CTSD, it's current traumatic stress disorder. It's, I know the feels, Vriaeliss, I know the feels. Okay,
and
Brian
is searching and taking those stairs, but they don't want that.
Yeah, you can't literally take the stairs, and I know that's a gaffe that I have made a Burgundy bungle, a Euchre 6, as it were, on a few different occasions.
Oh yeah, I did make a Euchre reference when you got the outside spell. Because all the spells that you could get that were still left in play, I think the other ones were Stop Spell and Hurt More, you end up getting the outside spell, so I went to Euchre on that one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just a bit outside. No, well played. But, yeah, that was some of it, too, was, all right, I knew that I couldn't take on the Red Dragon until I got Stop Spell because of its Hurt More and Heal More. And my hunch was, all right, this Red Dragon's got to be guarding the sword. And then it was the Death Necklace, and I went, ugh.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there, FearonBurgundy, but Vriaeliss took down a Red Dragon without using Stop Spell. Pretty impressive.
Ooh, okay. And those are some swings that you gamble and those pay off. Yeah, it's I'm trying to think back as I'm kind of going through everything here. The levels were definitely a slog in the beginning. There was no healing anything of any kind. I was trying to go after wolves in the beginning and kept running into other stuff. And as I'm going through, I'm thinking, all right, this has to be just as much of a struggle for Vriaeliss. This can't be, there's no easy path here. Although I was very close on one occasion to getting a metal slime that would have potentially opened things up.
If you're wondering, metal slimes kept the sheet clean. They were dead 0 times. You guys tried, but you all failed.
That's kind of what I figured. I know I had, I think, one John Cena metal slime that kicked out at 2, and then another one that ran away at 1. And
close call. If he didn't escape there, he would have been sent back.
And that was the other thing. In doing the calculations, I knew with 138 attack power, hitting 9 to 19, I knew I'd be averaging 12 attacks. And having the 13 heal mores, I knew I had 1 to burn, maybe even 2 to burn.
Got away.
On the way down.
Oh, and he's sneak attacked! Oh.
Yeah, that's the one thing with this low agility. Were you worried about the low agility in this season?
Oh, I was petrified by it, but I knew that getting another level in, I mean, even at this level of the tournament, I mean, when your proverbial tournament life is on the line, you have to take some calculated risks, and that was one. I mean, I don't feel comfortable with defense below 86, and I'm going in there with defense at 77. I knew, okay, this thing can hit me for up to 51, and I didn't feel great about it, and I think it did hit me for 50, probably as an opening attack that the Dragon Lord 2 did, but I knew
50,
that I had to take some
I
chances.
thought I saw 53.
No, there wasn't a 53. I mean, I would have definitely noticed that.
Yeah.
The 50 was a warning shot, and that was kind of like I knew, but it was a reminder of, okay, don't get brazen here, and that's why I had that slight hesitation when I had 48 HP. I was like, nah, I better heal more here. As much as I...
Swag talking to from the south did Vriaeliss on the Dragon Lord because he was doing a heal walk.
Yeah, I opted against that just because of the enemies that were there. Good point, Camion, who I'm presuming is tracking this. What kind of fool am I?
Nothing more.
Yeah.
Vriaeliss. You had a stop spell that was mixed in Dragon. There's the stop spell hype.
Yeah, and Vriaeliss only has 11 healer more, so it's far from a lock.
Well, will he get the first strike? Let's take a look. Does he get it? Yes, he does. First strike.
I didn't have that luck.
We start with 10. Next attack. Oh, the minimum 19.
Yeah, low attacks right now, so he's hoping that he'll get more better rolls next time.
Alright, and there's an 18. There's the max almost. 37.
37?
47! He got 2 doubles now. That's pretty good. So he's starting to become more of a favorite. Alright, and there's one for 15. That's 62. Oh, another minimum, 71. Ooh, low roll there. 87.
Wow,
Ooh, a double chance. 96. Alright, still in good shape there. 17 is 113. Yeah, he's in real good shape.
Man, this is an ideal game of high rollers with all these doubles that he's putting up there.
127. Yes, he gets an insurance marker. It's going to get him out of trouble. The big numbers. All right, the next
appreciate
attack
that
is
cards.
Absolutely. 142 now for Vriaeliss. Next attack could do it. 161 was enough for you to put it in perspective. Next attack is 19. He's also at 161, and that is ball game. Vriaeliss is going to finish.
Yeah, and... Oh, that was a quick one. Like, a bit more luck on this Dragon Lord fight, though. That helps. And get your GG chat or for Vriaeliss, who finishes in a time of 152.13. However, he won't join us for the interview because he's got other stuff to take care right now.
Yeah, some IRL stuff that has popped up here as I'm looking in the IRC chat. Now, I do see a question in chat here. Did I forget about the key at the start? No, I just was so focused. I mean, I knew what was in the treasury, and it wasn't anything super spectacular, and there wasn't, at least from what I saw, a town anywhere nearby. I would eventually find out that was opposite from the case, as there were a couple fairly close by. But my focus was on just get levels, and it turned out to be the right play, as the back of Tandagil was just it was just the tablet cave with an herb in it. So it was another one of those risks that paid off.
So on next round, you will be facing Apex Corvid. Any thoughts on the matchup?
Well, I don't know too much about Apex Corvid. I do know that, I mean, it was a bit of a rough go for them, kind of losing out, I believe, in the first round, if I remember, or if I recall correctly, yeah, to Jay Coper, and then has had to go on a bit of a run here to get to this point, beating Nimanva and Freiteeth. So, I mean, I don't take any race lightly in this here. and not by any means to look ahead, but even if I somehow luckily get past Apex Corvid or whoever it is, whether Apex Corvid, the winner of that race coming up next week has the the dubious distinction of taking on the loser of Diabetes II and Zarnax 42. So either way, at this point, it's not a picnic for really anybody.
Yeah, it's no free lunch as they say in Dragon War Randomizer.
Yeah, this one was definitely a slog. I'm looking at my splits from average here, and level 5 was the last time that I was remotely below average, and then level 7 into 8 was when it felt like the wheels were going off the wagon, and that was where I was kind of concerned and going, man, I don't know. But I was also making some plays that I felt were not necessarily at my level, but above my level. A couple of various caves being run in the dark, the mountain cave, the tablet cave. The tablet cave, I'd grabbed a torch for insurance, and then as I'm walking through, I'm like, oh, I guess I can do this. All right. So there were just little time saves along the way that I thought, all right, it might keep me in it. And it turned out that it did. So I'm glad that ended up happening, and I don't know. I know that that last, or I guess it was about a week and a half ago, that I had some rather candid thoughts, and I stand by those. I just want to make that perfectly clear. The main issue, am I a little bit calmer partly because of this seed? Yes. Is it partly from a little bit of Tennessee beverage? That may have something to do with it, absolutely. But yeah, this certainly was a challenge, and I'm glad that I was able to finish it slightly ahead of Vriaeliss here and stick around at least for a bit. No, it wasn't a little bit of the bubbly there. It's too early. I see you there in chat.
It's never too early for the bubbly, though. What are you talking about, Fearon?
Well, I mean, I had to at least focus on the race somewhat. Although, yeah, I made a couple of boneheaded plays, for lack of a better phrase. Well, for lack of a better phrase that I can use. But I thought that I kept them to a minimum, and yeah, feel pretty good about it. Whoa, Bundy, indeed. Thank you, Joyzel. I appreciate the support from the loyal viewers of the Burgundy broadcast program. You were told there was going to be a promo? Oh, goodness. Well, go back and look. After CM Punk's pipe bomb promo, he didn't exactly set the world on fire the next week. You kind of threw a lot out there in one go. But I don't know. I think having a beverage or two certainly added to the fun. So I had a lot more fun this time around, and I didn't even have to use any text overlays. Who would have thunk it? And that will continue to be the case.
So next, tomorrow, one match, Hierofellows against 1235 at 9 p.m. on RPG Limit Break. And we have a lot of more matches coming on, including on August 13 on SpeedGaming at 5, Archibald against One Fine Day. And there will be matches, I think, every day on the next 3-4 days. So a lot of interesting matchups. So you know what? It's a really interesting tournament. So any final thoughts, Fearon?
Well, you mentioned this coming week. It's going to be rather eventful as far as Dragon Warrior Randomizer races. So definitely stay tuned. As we have a combination of the third round of the upper bracket and the third round of the bonus bracket. So there's going to be some high quality matchups across the board here. I'm just kind of looking at what is ahead, and man, Ness Cardinality and Tilo. You've got JJ Schmitten up to NG. That's going to be a heck of a good one. You mentioned Hierofellows and Guelph 35 tomorrow night. One that I'm certainly looking forward to is it's a very friendly grudge match of Angel FM and Ryguy 3745. I don't know what time that is, but I think I need to volunteer ahead of time to commentate that one, as that's going to be a goodie. High Spirits and Tristal. Good luck to Tristal, because had I won that race, I would be taking on High Spirits, and he is my Dragon Warrior Rando Kryptonite. So I would have ended up down in this bracket anyway. I mean, Jay Coper and the Seawolf, that's going to be a heck of a matchup. Jackamus and Azrael. I mean, there's a lot of high caliber matchups, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Okay, probably looking at Saturday. All right, try to make it later on Saturday. Yeah, friendly in quotes, exactly.
By the way, there are 2 other races in addition to tomorrow's race. Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, Brian Williams 42 versus Monsieur Slime. That's also an RPG limit break. And then on the 12th, we have Diabetes the Second and Zarnex 42. No restream scheduled for that, but that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. And one other thing I do want to point out is that in about an hour from now, right here on Speed Gaming 2, is going to be this week's Zelda 1 Randomizer Weekly. That one should be a lot of fun as well.
And I hear Sabers in 9 already.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. Bones in 10, so keep that in mind.
I've quickly grown a love for commentating for that community as well.
Yeah, most definitely. So again, congratulations on your victory. I have no further questions. What about you, Ali?
Yeah, I think it was honestly a fun seed. It would be interesting, like, this tournament is building up right now. We only have like 32 runners, and like those are pretty much the best. So like honestly, it will be a fun end of the tournament. So can't wait to see more matches.
Well, I mean, with Mr. Holmes being upset and out of this, I mean, this is, you know, the field is wide open. I'm still of the belief I've kind of got. I mean, Holmes was one of my like top 4 picks. I'm thinking it's still going to be either Nest Cardinality, Angel FM, or High Spirits. Those were my picks going in, and pending any upsets, I have a feeling that, well, it'll probably end up being some combination of them. Although I think they're all in the same grouping, so only one of those 3 will be able to advance to the finals. So I have a feeling that when it gets to that point, we'll probably have, we'll probably have a quarterfinal or semifinal. The Axe Night round will probably be Cardinality against either Angel FM or High Spirits. You heard it here first.
Indians probably pick Smashy or somebody else to win. I'm just having fun with you, Farhan.
Yeah, so
well, hey, as the great sports commentator and analyst Chris Berman says, that's why they play the game.
Yeah, exactly. But again, congratulations, FearonBurgundy. Moving on to the next round. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who tuned in here to Speed Gaming 2. As well as those on the Burgundy broadcast program. Feel free to give me a follow. It is appreciated. Thank you to those behind the scenes in the restreaming team that is Speed Gaming. Thank you as well to Cami and Renikai, who was handling the tracking, and LOZ Cards Fan 23, a top-notch commentator to say the least, and Ali Gerbrap as well. Greatly appreciated. Not to sound dismissive in any way, shape, or form, but hey, it takes a great deal to commentate this, as I know from my radio experience. So thank you so much. And GG once again to Vriaeliss, who I thought I was trailing the whole time. So, I mean, that's usually what happens with a slog seed, is you figure, all right, the slower it's going, there's got to be something that put me behind. Yeah, maybe I thought that the Metal Slime might have fallen in Vriaeliss's favor. It's hard to say, but I'm, I don't know, like GLaDOS and Portal, I'm still alive, and feels kind of okay.
All right, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next match.
Sounds good.
All right, with that is going to wrap things up here on Speed Gaming 2. Again, about 56 minutes from now, right here on Speed Gaming 2, is going to be the Zelda 1 Weekly. So please make sure you give both of our runners a follow. They did a tremendous job this evening. They both finished their seed. And again, congratulations to FearonBurgundy for winning tonight. On behalf of both of our runners, on behalf of everybody here on Speed Gaming, and for my commentator partner, Allie, this is LOZ Cards Fan 23. Allie, you have the last word.
Good night, and may Randomizer randomize.